तो अभी मैं मीटिंग में बैठा हूँ। मैं पैसा तो यहीं आके दूंगा। तो
Good evening, sir.
नमस्कार मैडम।
Namaskar, sir.
कैसे भाई, नमस्कार। कैसे हैं आप?
नमस्कार, मेहरबानी। थैंक यू सो मच।
No, no, it's a
बहुत
pleasure.
बहुत बधाई। इट्स अ वेरी स्पेशल डे।
No, but thanks to you, you just agreed to be with us at such a short notice.
No, always at your service.
Thank you, bhai. Thank you very, very much. And Tina, in case you have 5 minutes, then Tarunji can do his work another 5 minutes. आप बताओ।
Sir, just 2-3 more minutes and then just 2-3 more minutes, sir.
ठीक है।
Sir, we are ready now. Sir, do we start?
हाँ, तरुण जी तय करेंगे.
आप जब गए, I'm at your service.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Meghna, Shikhar.
Sure, ma'am. So there is no real ending. It's just the place where we stop the story. And this is where we stop our story of Spandan X Metanoia. I, Meghna Singh,
And I, Ankit Shikhar,
warmly welcome each one of you. We heartily welcome respected Chairman Sir, Vice Chairman Sir, our guest, all faculties, all coordinators, all esteemed judges, and everyone who's present.
we are elated to have you here at the closing ceremony of our 3-day mega fest, Spandan X Metanoia, hosted by the very dynamic New Delhi Institute of Management. NDIM was set up in 1992 by retired UPSC heads, bureaucrats, and Supreme Court judges. New Delhi Institute of Management has been declared Best Management Institute of India for industry linkages and under 19 other parameters 3 years in a row by the AICTE, Government of India, and the CII, Confederation of Indian Industry, after the nationwide year-long surveys of all the 100 plus technical and higher education government-approved institutions across India. NDIM has been declared best by ASSOCHAM continuously for the last 5 years and by FICCI in February 2021 for placements. NDIM is the one of only 2 MBA schools chosen by the Government of India for the grand finale of Smart India Hackathon in 2017, 18, 19, and 20. Government of India's biggest digital revolution and world's largest startup movement to create 25,000 startups. First and the only pan-India incubation center of ASSOCHAM for student startups. Japan Center at NDIM prepares for jobs with Japanese and Korean companies. Only B school licensed by NSDC, Government of India, and the TITP for job roles in Japan, chosen by the UK-India Business Council London, British Council, and Pearson to associate with leading UK universities for higher education, virtual delegation, and for industry academia linkages in India and UK. Partnered by Australian Risk Policy Institute for advanced certificates on global risk management.
NDIM is proud to host the annual Management and Cultural Fest, Spandan X Metanoia, over the past 3 days. It is a platform for students all over the country to participate and broaden their horizons. It gave an opportunity to embark on a journey to holistic growth. Spandan, the annual cultural festival of NDIM, aims to create an unforgettable experience for all its visitors, simultaneously providing unique opportunities to the youth. Metanoia, the management fest of NDIM, on the other hand, aims to synchronize energies and provide a platform where skill will meet execution, wisdom will meet innovation, and collaboration will meet value. We bring to you Spandan X Metanoia, the closing ceremony. Spandan brings the interesting, amusing, and entertaining thrill, while Metanoia marks the synergy of acumen, innovation, and wit. Metanoia means a transformative change in the canvas of life, a reformation of beliefs and thoughts in chapters of sight. Metanoia is a conduit to appreciate life, to enhance our powers, to alter the way we look, to enrich oneself with the astonishing aspects of creation, to battle with self if need be, and to proceed towards optimism. The logo of Metanoia has an incredible depiction of the chakra of life and light. The eye in the center represents the ray of hope and light that sees through the wheel of confusion, obstacles, repentance, challenges, and clashes, and assures us that continuum is the law in spite of any storm. So believe in the magic within.
Today, at the closing ceremony, we are privileged to have our guest, Mr. Tarun Vijay. Mr. Vijay is an Indian author, social worker, and journalist He was the editor of the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh RSS weekly in Hindi, Panchjanya, from 1986 to February 2008. He also writes for the Daily Pioneer. He is the chairman of National Monuments Authority, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. He was also elected member of Rajya Sabha till his term ended in July 2016 of the upper house of Indian Parliament, Rajya Sabha, and president of Parliamentary Group on India-China Friendship. He is also member of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defense Ministry and Parliamentary Consultative Committee on External Affairs. He is also a member of Board of Governors, Parliamentary Network on World Bank and IMF, International Monetary Fund. We welcome you, sir.
All of this wouldn't have been possible without our chairman, sir, Dr. V.M. Bansal. Dr. V.M. Bansal has been a distinguished civil servant. He has been the longest serving secretary.
Meghna, I think people have heard it in the previous session, so you need not do my introduction repetition.
Sir, there are a lot of participants from other colleges who've joined it, sir.
Okay.
Continue, Meghna.
Sure. Dr. V.M. Bansal has been a distinguished civil servant. He has been the longest serving secretary and collector and principal commissioner of DDA, Government of India, for past 17 years, and its director for 11 years. He has headed several public sector undertakings and departments of the governments of Delhi, Punjab, and Government of India. He was an advisor to the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi at the time of Commonwealth Games. He is a special invitee to the Education and Skill Depth Committees of FICCI and ASSOCHAM, and heads the Committee on New Initiatives at DMA. He is the chairman of the Education Committee of the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He has presented papers at several organizations of international reputation. Thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity, and we welcome you.
And we have tried our level best to leverage the opportunity given to us. The incredible number of participation are a proof of that. We had unbelievable response and participation where more than 200 colleges participated with over 1,000 participants. We are absolutely amazed and are even more obliged to all the participants for their enthusiastic participation. And for all those who have missed the entire fest or maybe witnessed bits of it, we have something in store for you. Let's live through Metanoia in the next 5 minutes.
I request you all to just go through the journey along with us, starting with day 1. That is 10th of March, 2022. It's 8:30 a.m. The grand hall is filled with the footsteps of the coordinators draped in their vibrant ethnic attire. The decorations are on point for this thrilling 3-day experience, which all unfolds at NDIM. Day 1 of Spandan X Metanoia has officially kicked off with a re-energizing muster from the chair coordinators. After one final cheer from the coordinators, everyone dispersed to their respective stations. Watching the dance participants roll in with their beaming faces is a sight for the sore eyes. The chief guest lights the lamp of positivity and ignites a flame of zeal and enthusiasm across NDIM. The event moves further with an introduction of Spandan X Metanoia, followed by the commencement of the first on-campus event, Dance Pe Taaz, to grace our stage with their exuberant and enthralling performances. Simultaneously, 4 online events are being conducted with their teams spread across the campus, hosting over 500 plus participants, and that's how day 1 turns out to be a huge success.
For day 2, leveling up the second day, the fest takes off to a greater height of excitement and exuberance despite being conducted online. It's 9 a.m. The coordinators are ready. The management is all set to mark the day with powerful turncoats and the fierce big debate. Right at 10 a.m., with a brew of conviction, the participants are pitching their set of unique ideas in front of a panel of judges, right as if they are in a virtual Shark Tank. Alongside, another set of participants are storming their brains into cracking a daunting case like Sherlock Holmes. With the adventures of running the mines in the morning, the afternoon is filled with a mehfil of kavis and kavitris in the Hindi slam poetry competition, Kuch Alfaz. Then we have best management, which influences its participants to brush up their management skills through stimulating managerial situations. The evening is filled with soothing and melodious voices of singers by the courtesy of Tarang, and it ends with a battle of best in Battleground Conqueror, the BGMI competition. The participation flew off the roof. The immense patience of our coordinators and the constant guidance from our sponsors boosted the success of the exhilarating second days of Spandan X Metanoia.
Now coming to day 3. Today, the gate opens at 7 a.m. The team, donning their colors of black, are elated as they look forward to a greater response for their electrifying last day. The registrations are flowing in for Thespian, Just for Laugh, Tambola, IPL auction, scavenger hunt. Teams of Nukkad Natak are storming inside with their unique styles of Ras and invitations while expressing, "Aao, aao, Natak dekho." The crowd catches their energy and starts enjoying on the beats of them. The day just gets better as the stand-up comedians rush in the amphitheater for sharing laughter with their humor and wits in front of the enthusiastic audience. Side by side, in the basement is happening the IPL auction, where every bidder is hoping to build a team that lead them to glory. As the clock strikes 2 p.m., we see troops of people running around the campus trying to find the clues to win the ultimate treasure. As a breather after the adventures of scavenger hunt, participants are enjoying a spirited game of Tambola. Alternatively, the social media is piled up with the innovation and beautiful pictures taken by the shutterbugs under Capture 3.0, organized by Canicon. Now, we are here reminiscing about the fruitful journey and entering the end game, which is the closing ceremony.
We are very well aware that words don't do justice to Spandan X Metanoia. Thus, we have something to offer that words can never depict. So let us gaze through a video of the entire journey of the very happening Spandan X Metanoia.
Let me now take the privilege of inviting our chairman, sir, to bless the students and participants.
No, it's a pleasure. In fact, I have nothing much to say. I'm so happy, so thrilled. And you guys have done something which was totally unexpected, unbelievable. When you started this very thought, maybe 3 months back or something, and both Professor Tina Singh and Professor Praveen Kaur mentioned to me. And yes, I was very apprehensive It was a very tough time. We were into deep Omicron, and I obviously the suggestion had come from the students. So we thought that we must give them a chance and let them fight out. And they have done remarkably. I have been seeing the progress in the last 3 months. I repeat, it was totally unbelievable for me in such tough times. Okay, when almost everything was online, you people decided to do most of the events in the physical form offline at the campus. Rather, we ultimately then decided to request you to change some of the events in the online mode, including the current prize distribution, which you had earlier fixed at the campus. So we're sorry for that, but we just wanted that we had to take care of the social distancing norm for the chief guest at least. So that was the reason. But the kind of effort that you people have done, the kind of response you people got, and the kind of events that happened with so much of commitment, despite your, say, I would say, exams happening in between, despite your evaluations and assessments continuing all the time, despite your studies happening from morning till night and till late night. I'm so happy. This is the way to go. You just heard 3 big CMDs and CEOs in a session before that in the CEO summit, that every moment has to be taken as a unknown moment. You just have to come out best. You have to perform every minute in totally unimaginable, unknown environment. So you people have done it. I'm very happy, and I'm sure the students and participants from all other 200 plus colleges across the country would love and give 3 cheers to the student team of NDIM, who have really delivered fantastically. And yes, I'm grateful to all the faculty. In fact, I've been seeing, fortunately, this online has made me work little more because I'm part of every faculty group and every activity group. And starting the moment you get up until night, every day, you get a weekly report that you are online for 7 hours or 8 hours. So initially I used to feel 1 year back that what is all this happening to me? I should not be online at all. Then some good friend like you told me that, sir, you're not online, you are working for 8 hours online. So that gave me a big satisfaction, and I continue to increase my online time, talking to you, meeting you, knowing what you people are doing, and at times poking my finger into suggesting that don't do this way, better do it this way. So I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy and very proud of all of you. And just one thing before I request the chief guest today, Tarun Vijay Saab, to guide us and lead us. Apart from the introduction that was read by you people for Tarun Vijay ji, he continues to be a big guide or a big, I would say, fire for all the young generations. You would listen to him. Every time we listen to him, we get very thoroughly charged. Okay, his heart, his thoughts, his words are as young as all of you. And let me tell you another thing, that he continues to be a board member of New Delhi Institute of Management. If I rightly remember, since almost the beginning of the college, he has been a big support, and the kind of support that he has lent to us all the while, it is, we can't measure, we can't count. Because of him, Arun Jaitley Saab was the chief guest at one of the NDM convocations in 2007-8. Because of him, we had the agriculture minister, Narendra Tomar Saab, being the chief guest last year at the convocation. So, I mean, these are 1 or 2 small instances that I'm talking. He has done much, much, much bigger support to all of you and to the college at large. So we are extremely grateful to him. And he also gave us an opportunity of serving the war memorial that he's leading at Dehradun. So his activities are that. And why I mentioned the war memorial is Tarun Vijayji is aware, and maybe the students and faculty are not fully aware, that there's a body called Global Counter-Terrorism Council, GCTC. Okay. And GCTC is a think tank in this direction, where almost every day, serving union ministers, serving top professionals of the country, ambassadors and serving army professionals, even from international organizations. Yesterday, they had an event with the UN representatives. So that body have been associated with all these years. And that's why I wanted to tell this thing to Tarunji. In addition to all of you, he'll be very happy and proud of NDIM. Is that GCTC have been after them for 2 years that you please open a chapter with NDIM. I want my students to be associated and actively playing part in the counter-terrorism activities, or at least know what is happening across the world into this. So GCTC is opening their chapter at NDIM on Tuesday, that is 15th of March. Okay, so we'll be very happy that we will be taking one more leaf in that direction, which Tarunji has always been guiding and supporting. And thank you very much, all of you, for really doing a wonderful show. Thank you, all the faculty and staff, for working 24/7 in addition to the academics monitoring that you people have been doing. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom and your guidance. And your words of appreciation mean a lot, sir. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, sir.
Now, allow me to invite our chief guest for the evening, Mr. Tarun Vijay, sir, for his blessing and guidance. Sir, please.
Respected Bansal ji, respected Dr. Tina Singh ji, dear Meghna and Ankit, you have done very well. And I'm really, really feeling very proud of NDIM because it has created a new paradigm in technical education, in management education, and made India proud in a atmosphere where many of the students, they try to find some avenues abroad, and we have seen that how the 20,000 students were in Ukraine. I was shocked that of all the countries, students are going to Ukraine, Kazakhstan, China, Tajikistan in pursuit of better education and affordable education. NDIM has set an example that affordable education, best education can be available in India, and it has set an ideal before other educational institutions. It is no wonder that the government of India and the various departments and ministries, they have felicitated, they have honored NDIM, and they want to be a part of it, especially GCTC also wants to be a part of it. Japan has been having an activity here, and Japan and Korea, the way they want their students to be trained, they are training here at camp. It is something very extraordinary, very unprecedented. And I feel really so happy that right from the day one, from its inception, Bansalji was very kind enough. He has a very large heart. So he brings people from every walk of life, and even they are not so much deserving to be on their high pedestal. They make us feel big. So that is the one sign of a really great person, that he makes small people feel better and confident. I'm very grateful to you, Bansalji. Your love and affection had been a source of strength for
No,
me.
sir, you have been a big person all the while, and so very kind of you for
Very
being
kind of
with
you.
us.
Very kind of you. So I'm very happy that you did the 3-day festival here, 200 colleges and 1,000 students, and you did the Swastika Mandala, then Kuch Alfaz, and then stand-up comedy. Then IPLA things and everything that could have been perceived by a student's body to make things meaningfully entertaining and purposeful. You have done it so well. So my congratulations to every one of you. You have done great, and I feel that India will benefit from your pursuits. We are very grateful to all the students and NDIM that they contributed enormously for the construction of Uttarakhand's first war memorial. It's built in the memory of the fallen soldiers of Gorkha Rifles, Garhwal Rifles, and Kumaon Regiment. They have done wonderfully, and Bansalji was wonderful. They have helped us. We have your plaque of honor there, so we would very much like you to visit. But the first thing is that the purpose of education is to have better character and to serve the nation and the motherland. If you become a great person and you become CEO of any multinational company like Google or Microsoft, we feel happy. Every parent will feel happy. Every Indian will feel happy. But one question will always be in your conscience: what have you done for your motherland? What have you done for your Punya Bhumi? What have you done for Bharat Varsh, who created the atmosphere that you could go and become a CEO of Google, CEO of Microsoft, or CEO of any other multinational company? So always remember your identity. First identity is being an Indian. With a small example of Bob Harilila, who is a multi-billionaire entrepreneur in Hong Kong. He's a good friend, and when he met me in Bombay, he took me to his flat and gave me a true story of his childhood. He said that Tarunji, when I was a child, my mother sent me for 3 months to Jaipur and said that go to India and see India and then come back. He still holds a Chinese passport. He's a Chinese citizen. His name is Bob Harilila, and he comes from the Indian roots. So he was not very happy coming to India, but he said that since my mother is saying so, I must go and spend some time and then come back. So he spent some time in Jaipur, then Delhi and Bombay, and came back. And mother asked, Bob, how was your journey? What did you see in Jaipur? What did you see in Bombay? She was so excited that the little child of 13, 14 years had been to India and he will tell some good stories. Bob was not very happy. He said that, oh, mom, you're not going to tell me again to go to India. It's very dirty. Everywhere we see the cows and the buffaloes. The roads are not very clean. And things are, it happened about 50 years before. And so many things. So he started narrating his bad experiences. His mother was very sad. Said, okay, Bob, do me one favor. I will never ask you to go to India. Go there on the wall, see what you see there, and then come back to me. And his palace in Hong Kong is known as a Buckingham Palace. Such a huge palace he has as residence. He went there, he saw his face in the mirror. And he told me that I thought that my mother has gone senile. What will I see? I see my face in the mirror. What will I see that? He came back to mother and said that, Mom, yes, I saw my face. His mother said that you did not see India writ large on your forehead. You go anywhere in the world, you hold any passport in the world, you hold German passport or Chinese passport or the British passport, but your basic identity till your last moment in your life will always be a Chinese of Indian origin, a German of Indian origin, a British of Indian origin. You cannot rub off India from your forehead. तेरे माथे पे हिंदुस्तान खुदा है बॉब, तू चाहे कितनी कोशिश कर ले अपने माथे से हिंदुस्तान मिटा नहीं सकता. Since that day, Bob Harilila spends his biggest charities in India. He spends 3 months in India, has a temple in his house. Every day, children, grandchildren first go to the temple, the home temple, touch the feet of their parents, then they go to school. He says, Tarunji, this is how I'm keeping India alive in my. So friends, wherever you go, whatever you do, keep India in your heart. तेरे लब पे है इराको शामो मिस्रो रोमची, लेकिन अपने ही वतन के नाम से वाकिफ नहीं। सबसे पहले मर्द बन हिंदुस्तान के वास्ते, हिंद जाग उठे तो फिर सारे जहां के वास्ते। ये अकबर इलाहाबादी का है। मैं इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ, अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आप जिंदगी में खूब तरक्की करो, अपना, अपने इंस्टीट्यूशन का, अपने माता पिता का और अपने देश का नाम रोशन करो। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Enjoy the evening. Thank you, Bansal Saab, and all. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir. Every time I listen to you, I get differently charged. That's what I told everybody in the beginning. Although you spoke for a very little while today, but every time you could put so much of fire into everybody's heart. So that is that has been with you all through, and that is why I thought you're the best person to come and put that fire into the students' minds and hearts, in addition to our minds and hearts. Thank you so very much. And Tarunji has been unwell. He had a fracture. He had so many other things in the recent months. But one day I thought I'll go and see him at his residence to check how it is. How is he going? And when I called up, he says, "No, I'm already sitting in the office. You don't have to come." So this is what it is. I thought it, and it was a very bad fall. It was a very big surgery. And I thought at least he'll be home for 2-3 weeks. He said, "No, I'm wearing all the things. I'm totally confined, but I'm sitting in the office." So this is what, these things we cannot forget. These are things which we stay in our mind forever. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you for guiding us.
Thank you so much. All your words of wisdom mean a lot to us. We are privileged. With your due permission, sir, we would like to commence the felicitation ceremony for our entire 3-day mega.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Tarunji is with us only. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's not wait any longer. The wait is over, finally. Here we commence with the felicitation ceremony for Spandan X Metanoia 2022. Day 1. We had the first competition, that was Dance Petas, solo. It was a combination of solo as well as group dance event, and it was held in the campus, judged by Mrs. Kavita Dwivedi, a prolific Odissi dancer, and Mr. Vishal Gandhar Singh. In the solo category, we had 28 participants, and now we would reveal the winners for the solo competition. The winner is Rahul Kumar Rajak from Ramjas College, University of Delhi. Moving on to the runner-up. The first runner-up is Saurava Thandi from Amity Institute of Education. The second runner-up is Barkha Prajapati from Shyama Prasad Mukherjee College for Women. Congratulations to all the winners.
In the group category, we had 17 teams. And the first prize goes to Aurobindo College. Congratulations, team. The first runner-up goes to Thirkan Dance Crew from Shyama Prasad Mukherjee College for Women, Delhi University. And the second runner-up goes to Miswa Dance Crew from Shri Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce. Congratulations to all the dance participants and teams.
Moving on to OP-MAC. It was a supply chain management based competition which was held online. Total 10 teams, including 24 participants, participated in OP-MAC. The judges were Mr. Abhijit Ghosh, the branch operations manager, Bank of Baroda, and Mr. Saurabh Yadav, the director of Rock Sensor India Private Limited. Moving on, we have the winner, Team SSA, New Delhi Institute of Management. The first runner-up is Team Slytherin from New Delhi Institute of Management. And the second runner-up is Team Urban from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners.
Next, we have Swastika, a mandala art competition. There were a total of 37 participants, and the judges for the event were Samrat Kaur Sodhi, Senior Manager, Bank of Baroda, and Tirtistha, an artist and trendsetter of mandala art. Moving on to the winners. At first position, we have Riya Agarwal from Indian Institute of Management. The first runner-up is Neha from New Delhi Institute of Management. The second runner-up is Inshul Bansal from Acharya Narendra Dev College. Congratulations to all winners.
Let's go to Biz Quiz, a management-based quiz competition which had 3 rounds and was conducted in the online mode. A total of 55 teams battled with each other. The judge was Mr. Balbir Singh Yadav, the CEO and MD of Ventures HRD Center Private Limited. Moving on to the winner of Biz Quiz, we have Nuzhat Khan and Trigun Sahai from New Delhi Institute of Management. The first runner-up, Ankit Amrutkar and Adesh Nakhate from Xavier Institute of Management. The second runner-up, Jitendra Kungmani and Siddhant Sharma from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners.
And 1 second, Ankit and Meghna, we also need to, of course, the participants know, but we need to tell the Honorable Chief Guest and all the other people that none of the judges in any of the events had any relation with the host NDIM. All the judges were picked up from the industry or from other known distinguished people in that field, so that there's a total kind of a transparency into the entire system.
Yes, sir.
On day 2, we had our first event called Murder Mystery. It was a case-based event where people were given cases and they had to solve it just like Sherlock Holmes. It was an online event and a total of 65 teams participated in it. And moving on to the prizes, the first prize goes to the Blue Gars from NIT Jamshedpur. The first runner-up is Avengers Aspirant India Initiative College. The second runner-up is Gomathishwari from Patrician College of Arts and Science. Congratulations to all teams.
The next competition, iPitch, the mini virtual Shark Tank. There were 34 teams which participated in this competition. It was judged by Mr. Ajay Sharma, the director of Hattrick IMC, Dr. Pramod Joshi, co-founder of the Winning Mantra, Mr. Piyush Singh, who is an industry expert and speaker on logistics and SCM. The winner for iPitch, Pitchers from Goa Institute of Management. First runner-up, the CEO Express DJ Sangvi College. The second runner-up, Bujo from Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. Congratulations to all the winners.
Next up, we have Kuch Alfaz. It was a Hindi slam poetry competition which was held virtually, and a total of 36 participants participated in the event. The judges for the competition were Nancy Goel, a social media influencer and a renowned poet, and Mr. Tanishk Israni, a poet and again a social media influencer. Moving on to the first winner, that is Sahil Kaushik from J.K. Bose University of Science and Technology. The next first runner-up is Kshitij Dwivedi from New Delhi Institute of Management. And we have the second runner-up, that is Mumbai. Congratulations to all the winners.
Best Management. Best Management was a crisis management-based competition where the case presentations and interviews were held. There were around 11 teams which participated. It was judged by Ashit Prakhar, who is a brand manager at Ancient Paints, and Mr. S.K. Gupta, MD and CEO of Insolvency Professional Agency of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. Mr. P. Kannan, who is the Senior Regional Manager of Sales of Bajaj Finserv. The winner for Best Management is Aspire from TIS, Mumbai. The first runner-up, Soul Takers from Delhi School of Business, New Delhi. The second runner-up, Slytherin from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners.
Next, we have a very interesting game called Battleground Conqueror. It was an online mobile gaming competition called BGMI, which was cherished by a total of 33 participants. The first winner of BGMI is Beatfire from Galgotia University. The first runner-up is One Team, One Dream is Marxed Maniacs from BVP College. Congratulations to all the winners.
Now we have Tarang, the solo and duet singing competition, which was held online. 35 participants participated in this solo and duet singing competition. The judges were Mr. Pankaj and Dr. Richa. Dr. Richa is a professional Hindustani vocalist. The winner for Tarang is Niveda Subramaniam from Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies. The first runner-up, Aditya Mehra from Zakir Hussain Delhi College, University of Delhi. The second runner-up, Purvi Borai from St. Xavier's College, Calcutta University.
Next, we have Trilogy. It had 3 rounds in it, which started with turncoat, followed by an extempore, and it ended with the big debate. It was held online, and a total of 63 participants participated in the competition. The judges were Juhi Khanna, Director Hattrick IMC, Jalaj J. Pathak, co-founder and CEO of Hypercloud Advertising, and Monisha Sahu, Director Marketing, Comviva Technologies. Moving on to the winners. At the first position, we have Bohemian Debaters from TA Pi Management Institute, Manipal. At first runner-up, we have Team Harika from College. Second runner-up is
I would like to talk about the second runner-up. It's We Aren't Going Back Empty-Handed from Sri Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce, SGGSCC. Congratulations to all the winners of Trilogy. Moving further, we have day 3, that is today. The first competition, IPL auction. It's basically a simulated IPL auction. There were 21 teams all in all, and the winner is Jagrit Kalra, the team leader from Sri Guru Nanak Dev Khalsa College. The first runner-up is Durgeshwar as the team leader from Kirori Mal College. The second runner-up is Sachin Gujral as the team leader from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners.
Next, we have Just for Laugh. How could we miss on laughing out loud with stand-up comedy? It was held in the campus and a total of 14 participants took part. The judges for the event were Aman Kumar and Dakshit Mathur. Moving on to the winners, at the first position, we have Amit Tomar from Faculty of Management Studies. The first runner-up is Sumit Kumar from Geetanjali University, Udaipur. And at the third position, that is the second runner-up, we have Priyam Pandey from Delhi Technical University. Congratulations to all the winners for Just for Laugh. Also, there's a special mention by the judge that was for Miss Neha from Kalindi College for her exceptional performance in the stand-up comedy.
Now we have Thespian, the Nukkad Natak competition that happened on the campus, where 7 teams rocked the campus with their acting skills. The judges were Amit Tiwari, the creative director of Vayam Performing Arts Society, which is a professional society, and Alakshendra Prabhakar, the director, Manchtantra, the Society of Sri Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce, Delhi. The winner of Thespian is Vayam from Shivaji College. The first runner-up is Aflatun from Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies. The second runner-up is Shades from Keshav Mahavidyalaya. The best actor was given to Rudraksh Kaushik from Maharaja Agrasen College of Delhi University. Best actress to Isha Rani from Rajdhani College, University of Delhi. The best direction, Sri Aurobindo College, Delhi University. Best music to Bhagwan Parshuram Institute of Technology. Best music. Congratulations to all the winners.
Next up, we have Scavenger Hunt. It was a treasure hunt based competition where there were different clues given to participants and they had to hunt it in the college campus. There were a total of 8 teams participating in this event, and the winners for the competition are: at the first position, we have Shruti Singhal from New Delhi Institute of Management. The first runner-up is Neha from New Delhi Institute of Management, and the second runner-up is Anshika Rana, again from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners.
Spin and Smash, a table tennis competition that happened in the campus today. We had around 27 participants, and the referees were Mr. Karthik Kapoor and Mr. Akash Tiwari. In the men's category, we had Tejasvi Saxena from NLU Sonipat as the winner. The first runner-up, Himanshu Sharma from New Delhi Institute of Management. Abhishek Verma as the second runner-up from New Delhi Institute of Management. In the women's category, we have the winner as Shweta Srivastava from New Delhi Institute of Management, Sakshi Verma from New Delhi Institute of Management, and Soumya Verma from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners.
Next, we have Short View. It was a pre-recorded video making competition. It was held on the online platform and total of 19 participants took part. The judge for the event was Purnima Wadhwa. She's a quality assurance analyst at Barclays since last 8 years. Moving on to the prizes. At the first position, we have Shrokansh from New Delhi Institute of Management. The first runner-up is One Person Films from Sri Ram College of Commerce. The second runner-up is It Is Solo Entry from New Delhi Institute of Management. Congratulations to all the winners of Short View.
And last but never the least, we had one of our kind open panel discussion, a platform to learn from the best leaders from the industry through the CEO Summit. Congratulations to all the winners.
With this, we have announced all the winners for all the 19 events we had in Spandan X Metanoia. Congratulations to all the winners and all the participation. Keep up the good work, guys. With this, we hand over to Praveen ma'am for the vote of thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ankit. Before I deliver my vote of thanks, I would like Tarun Vijay sir to please bless the participants. Sir, you're on mute.
Thank you so much for making my evening so rewarding and happy. It has been a wonderful show, and I have seen that how people have worked very hard for these events. My congratulations to every one of you, and I wish that even those who discovered the treasure, those who did well in the plays, and there was a girl about whom a special mention was made. and kuch alfaz in Hindi. Of course, the participant number was less in that, but everyone did very well. And I'm sure that the judges, they had been taken from various other areas, and none of them belonged to NDIM, have done a splendid job. My congratulations to every one of them. My congratulations to all of you faculty members, chairman sir, and the students who have collected all this information and distributed the prizes. God bless you.
Thank you so
Jai
much.
Hind, Jai Bharat. Namaskar.
Thank you so much. A very good evening, everyone. As we come to the end of the 3-day mega fest of New Delhi Institute of Management, I, Professor Parveen Kaur, feel honored to acknowledge the presence of each one of you. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the
Sorry,
management
मैं
of our college.
वेब कार्यक्रम में हूँ.
I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the management of our college who helped build this grand spectacle. It truly was a memorable experience for everyone. We are grateful to have as a chairman, Dr. V.M. Bansal sir, who has always guided us in all our endeavors at every step and always pushed us to put our best foot forward. I would like to thank Vice Chairman Sir, Mr. Ankul Bansal, and Director General, Ms. Bhumika Bansal, for their constant support. I would also like to thank our Registrar, Dr. Tina Singh, and Director, Dr. Gauri Modwell, for steering the wheel. I am thankful to our team of faculty for being there whenever the students needed their advice and for always lending a helping hand. A special thanks to our co-sponsor, Rashmi Group, for the support. A special shout out to Airtel for sponsoring our event IPL auction. We are honored and grateful to host our esteemed panel of judges who took out time from their busy schedules to grace our event with their presence. I'm thankful to our IT, admin, and support staff colleagues for burning the midnight oil to ensure that the event functioned seamlessly. And how can I forget our lovely core coordinators, Meghna Singh, Harsh Panjwani, Pratyush Agarwal, and Siddharth Rao, who worked day and night to make this event a big hit. Thank you for giving it your all. The core committees couldn't have done their best without the numerous committees who acted like their backbone, namely the outreach team, the design team, the sponsorship team, events team, the social media and marketing team, the decor team, the discipline team, all the club coordinators, the self-designed events team, the IT team, hospitality team, and the editorial team. All the students working under these teams have given their 110% to make this event the success it was and helped Spandan cross Metanoia set a benchmark for the future. Last but not the least, this event would not have been possible without the energetic and talented participants who displayed their immense talent and truly made this a grand show. This will become a part of NDIM's glorious history, an experience to be remembered forever. Thank you all for being a part of Spandan Metanoia 2022. Thank you so much. Can I have all the participants and the chairs and the coordinators to please have their cameras on for the last group photograph? So Ankit, you can please, Tarun sir, can we please have your camera on for one last photograph with the coordinators and the faculty members? Thank you so much, sir. Ankit, can we have the photograph, please? Thank you, Tarun Vijay sir. Thank you, Chairman sir. Thank you all the faculty members for joining us.
Thank you, Tarun Ji. Thank you, Chief Guest, and thank you, everybody. Very grateful thanks to the students who took the initiative and who kept the candle burning despite all the difficulties. Best wishes, and this is a big learning for you people in your career. Make even this as a part of your career planning. You can have say lot of new ventures and lot of things to do out of what you have learned. You can start ventures around this. And if you get into a job, you want to go to a job, then the place where you work, you should tell them that you can do these things. So add it to your CVs, it will be very useful. So very grateful thanks to all the participants, all the colleges which were part of the entire game. Best wishes everybody, and keep it up. Keep it bigger event for the next year. Best wishes everyone. Thank you, Tarunji, once again. And again, big thanks to all the faculty who have been just doing it 24/7. Professor Parveen, Professor Tina Singh, and all the faculty. I mean, how many names do I take? Each one of them handling a different activity, being after the students, being after the judges, being so very meticulous. So thank you every faculty in a very big way. Best wishes everybody. Well done.